Yo guys, we got a little bit of an issue here. As you can see, we have got Purgatorio, TSB, and don't mind that. For anyone outside Vietnam who has no idea what I'm talking about, Roblox VNG is basically the Vietnamese regional version of Roblox. Vietnamese players are forced to play the VNG version, and recently it has become a massive topic because of dumb restrictions, missing games, removed communication features, and playtime limits being reported by players. Now look what happens when I search for Tower Defense Simulator. Tower Defense Simulator, or I call it TDS, is one of the biggest tower defense game on Roblox. You place towers, fight waves of enemy, blah blah blah. But on my Roblox VNG account, it is not there. Roblox VNG doesn't announce, make a proper form, no detailed explanation, no clear reason telling me what exact rule the game violated. It is just thunderclap out of reality overnight. Maybe there is a completely valid reason for this, but I genuinely do not know, and that is already part of the problem. Well, TDS got the ass cooked. Let's look at what I can still play. We got Purgatorio. It is significantly darker and more brutal than TDS. I am not going to show the worst parts in detail, but anyone who has played it knows that it is not exactly a peaceful tower defense game designed for toddlers, and yet on my account it is accessible. Then we have the strongest battlegrounds, or I call TSB. This is a fighting game where the entire objective is to beat the absolute life out of other players using anime attacks. Again, accessible. And okay, you can mind this now. I am not saying that this game needs to be banned. That is not my argument. The existence of a weird title alone does not automatically mean the game is dangerous, and I do not want Roblox VNG to respond to criticism by simply massacring even more games. My question is much simpler. What is the actual standard? To be completely fair, Roblox VNG probably does not have total freedom over this. It operates in Vietnam, so it has to follow Vietnamese regulations. Roblox is also used heavily by children, so some form of moderation, parental control, and age restriction is obviously necessary. I am not against moderation. Please don't ban me or fire my account and set my ass to full Vietnam account. I am not asking for a completely unrestricted platform where every 5 years old can enter anything like this. What I'm criticizing is the lack of consistency and the lack of clear communication, because from the player's perspective this does not make sense at all. A major tower defense game disappears without a useful explanation while visibly more intense game remain available. Maybe TDS was not restricted specifically because of violence. That is possible, but if violence is not the reason, then what is? Was it incorrectly classified? Did the developers fail a regional requirement? Was it blocked automatically? Is it temporary? Can the developers appeal it? Can they change something and restore the game? Players should not have to become detectives just to understand why the game disappeared, and the confusing game restrictions are not the only issue. My own account seems to exist in some strange half Roblox VNG state. I am using Roblox in Vietnam, and my account has definitely been affected by the regional system, but I do not appear to have every restriction that other users describe. I can still use chat. I do not appear to have the same playtime lock, and I can access some games that other Vietnamese players say that are unavailable to them. Meanwhile, the other Roblox VNG users have recently reported having chat completely disabled, more experiences removed, and strict daily playtime controls. Some other players describe being limited to 1 hour in an individual game and around 3 hours across the whole platform. Others describe being signed out or locked from continuing after reaching the limit. I cannot personally confirm that every account receives those exact restrictions. That is the point. Different users seem to be receiving different experiences, and Roblox VNG has not communicated the system clearly enough for ordinary players to understand why. Because screaming Roblox VNG bad for 5 minutes accomplishes absolutely nothing for everyone, let's use an incredibly advanced, forbidden technique called basic critical thinking. Moderation in the name of making the platform safe is not an excuse to join a big ass game without saying why. I think everyone wouldn't notice. It needs to be done properly. Notify to people with it on their continuous section, not act like a violent kidnapping citizens that goosebump these internet heroes by thousands, you idiot. Also, why is the word Discord and YouTube ban in the chat every time my quotes gets stuck? You need to put some AI explanation next to it, because sometimes I type a very appropriate sentences and shit just got censored like a hentai video. And if you ban any games, the players play it, spend money and time you should return that shit, not gonna lie. Like you're stealing like a thief at that point if you don't. A platform can have strict rules and still earn the respect of its users. But those rules need to be visible, they need to be consistent, and they need to be explained. Imagine arriving at school and being told that one completely ordinary subject has suddenly been removed from your timetable. You ask why and nobody answers. Into the next classroom and see them teaching something far more extreme than the subject that was removed. Maybe school has a legitimate explanation, but until it actually gives that explanation, everyone is naturally going to assume the decision was random. That is essentially what Roblox VNG feels like right now. So to make my position completely clear, I am not demanding that Roblox VNG remove Purgatorio. I am not demanding that it removes the strongest battlegrounds. I am definitely not beginning a national campaign against Survive a Fanboy. And I am not claiming that TDS must be completely harmless or automatically entitled to remain available. I am asking Roblox VNG to explain its decisions, because moderation without transparency looks random, protection without consistency feels unfair, and restrictions that players cannot understand will never earn their trust. Roblox VNG might have legitimate reasons behind every decision shown in this video, but if those reasons are hidden from both players and developers, the result is still a broken platform. Vietnamese players do not need zero rules, we need clear rules, we need the same rules applied consistently, and when something is removed, limited or disabled, we deserve to know why. Anyway, that is my constructive criticism of Roblox VNG. Now I am going to investigate why this game is in my continue section before it becomes evidence against me. Thank you for watching.